thanks for tuning in. In this short video and the ones that will follow, I want to talk about product risk from a security perspective and how teams can make security-driven go-no-go decisions with confidence. I worked with enterprises, startups, in consulting, and I come from a software engineering background, meaning that I live the tension between security teams, developers, product owners, and leadership. And that tension usually comes from the fact that teams aren't missing security data, they are drowning in it. Static analysis findings, dependency vulnerabilities, dynamic testing results, cloud security alerts, threat intel feeds. All of them living in different tools, having different severities or categories, and of course there's also a lot of noise. Developers want to ship features, security teams are balancing findings and pushback, often under tight deadlines, product wants to lower the severity of the found vulnerabilities because of the internal SLAs, security researchers want higher CVSS scores for the bragging rights. And sometimes you are asked to upgrade a major framework on an app that is in maintenance mode for years, for finding that's only exploitable if 7 planets align. The truth usually sits somewhere in the middle, of course. And sometimes that middle is hard to see. And that's why we built Fork, the official implementation of the past threat modeling methodology. In simple terms, Fork gives you one place to understand product risk across your security tools, your architecture, and your business goals. It's not just another security tool, but a workbench for product risk. Think of it as a single pane of glass aligned to risk, where we ingest your vulnerability data, threat intelligence, and architectural context, and correlate all of it to what actually matters to your business. Different roles get different lenses, so everyone can focus on their priorities without friction. Today, I only want to show you one thing, and that's the application dashboard. This answers a simple question for product leaders. Are we good to go, or are we not? At the top left, you will see a clear pass-fail and the reasons behind it. Right below that, what needs your attention first. Then there's the residual risk, which is simply the risk that remains after you account for the defense you already have in place. Most platforms only tell you what's wrong. Fork looks at what's wrong, what's possible, what's already protecting you, controls and defenses, and you define what good enough means for your organization. That's the difference. Another key part is threat correlation. Many teams still rely on threat models based on acronyms created 30 years ago. I know that's easy to remember, but of course threats don't work that way anymore. Threat actors evolve, techniques change, and targets shift. Fork continuously ingests real threat intelligence and correlates it to your platform so you can see who is actively attacking platforms like yours, what techniques are they using, and which of your vulnerabilities actually matter in that context. So, why should you care? That's where the impact comes in. Is availability your top priority because downtime means lost revenue? Or is data integrity critical because bad data leads to bad decisions? Is customer trust, compliance, or brand reputation what's really on the line? And so on, you get the point. Fork captures all that so the risk is measured by impact and not just guesswork. But that's it for today. Simple by design. In another time we'll dive into the data behind the dashboard. See you next time.